Well, hello, students, and welcome to another lesson here on the channel. On today's lesson, I have the opportunity to teach you about phrasal verbs for computers and technology. Now, as always, you know we're going to have a good time today on the stream. So let's make sure you're paying attention because throughout today's lesson, like we normally do here on the channel, I will have some pop quiz questions for each section. And boy, that was a tongue twister. So let's get ready to get into today's lesson. Hello to everyone that is tuned in and everyone that is in the chat. I'll be answering questions throughout today's lesson. So let's look at some phrasal verbs as it relates to technology and computers. So, first, we must understand that computers and technology are a major part of society. Would you not agree? When you consider transportation, communication, healthcare, banking, and business, because of computers and technology, these areas of society are more efficient. I can remember back when I was young how, in order to um, fly on an airplane, you had to print out your you had to print out your boarding pass and everything. Now you can use a phone, your itinerary. Everything is on your phone now. Communication. We had beepers back when I was young. Now, of course, the cell phones or smartphones with all of the apps where you can cash checks and deposit checks and send money through different apps and so forth. The technology is just amazing. And when used correctly, it can be beneficial. Even with me being able to teach English here on the channel, that's all because of technology. And I am definitely grateful that I'm able to reach a number of you throughout the world to help you to understand and speak better English. So let's get to it. Hook up. Hook up. So if you have a computer, you have to hook it up. Okay. You have to get all of the components together. You have to hook the monitor up to the CPU. You have a cell phone. You may have to back up your phone. And so you would have to hook it up to your laptop. You would hook the keyboard up to the computer. You have to hook up all of the wires from the internet or the router to your computer. So, one phrasal verb that is very common is to hook up. Hook up. All right. Let's look at another one as I get everything together. Turn on or turn off. Turn on or turn off. Okay, you turn on your computer. You turn off your computer. You turn on the modem. You turn off the router. So you can also say power up. Okay, you can power up the computer. You can turn on the computer. You can power up your mobile phone. Turn on, turn off, or power up. Wipe off. Now, I don't know about you, but my monitor gets dusty sometimes and I have to wipe it off. Okay. I have to get a towel and wipe the dust off. Occasionally, I have to wipe off the keyboard. Okay. I have speakers here and I have to wipe off the speakers so they don't get distorted or damaged. So, wipe off. Okay, you want to make sure you don't have any liquids around so you don't have to wipe off liquids off of your computer and it can get sticky. All right. Another phrasal verb that you can use with computers and technology is set up. Okay. Set up. I like this one here. Set up. So applications, when they start, you have to set them up. Okay. You have to set up, let's say, Windows, or you have to set up uh, Firefox, the browser, or you have to set up Bing or Yahoo, set up an application so it can run properly on your system. Set up. Okay. I have to set up the monitor. Okay. Now I have a Apple TV, and so if I want to watch what's on my phone and I want to cast it onto my television, I have to set up the Apple TV and connect the Wi-Fi to it. So set up is a great phrasal verb to use when you're talking about computers and technology. Pull down. Pull down. So when you're on the computer, of course, you'll have a pull down menu, or you may click file and the menu will pull down and you go to save or print or export. Or you may have a tab at the top that says tools. And when you click on tools, a pull down menu will come. Now, you could also use pull down. So, for instance, I am near a window, and in order for me to see my screen, I have to pull down the shade. Okay. So, I have to pull down the shade so the sunlight does not reflect off of my screen or my monitor. Pull down. Now, if you can think of a better way to use some of these phrasal verbs concerning technology and computers, make sure you write a nice complete sentence down in the comments section. And of course, right now, because I don't have that many comments, I try to reply to all of the comments. Open up. When you get your phone in the mail, you open up the box. You open up an app on your phone. Okay, you click on the screen and it opens up. So you can open up something and take it out of the box, or you can open up a application on your computer. Okay, open up. When the battery goes dead on my mouse, I have to open it up. Okay, when the battery on my laptop needs to be replaced, I have to open it up. All right. When I want to put a screensaver on my phone, I have to open up the protector and place the screensaver on it. So open up. Click on. Okay. So when you're on your computer and you're using the mouse, the little pointy arrow, if I want to access a link, I would click on it. Okay. If you're not a subscriber, click on the subscribe button. Okay, so click on. All right, you would click on the link to take you to another website. You would click the like button. Okay, it's amazing how many people watch my videos and give me great comments, but don't click on the thumbs up. Click on. Scroll up or scroll down. Okay, that is a great phrasal verb. Okay, when you're reading a story, you have to scroll down. When you want to go to the top of a website from the bottom of the page, you have to scroll up. You can use your finger on a phone to scroll. On a mouse, I can use this little button right here to scroll. Okay, scroll up or scroll down. And that's basically like the term like turning a page. Okay. Let's look at another phrasal verb as it pertains to technology and computers. But first, here's our first pop quiz question. What phrasal verb can you use when you want to press on a link? Okay. What phrasal verb can you use when you want to press on a link? I talked about it a few moments ago. Let's see if you were paying attention and put the answer down in comment section. Moving right along, run out of. Sometimes your printer will run out of ink. Sometimes your printer will run out of paper. Run out of, okay? When you go to the ATM machine or to the gas station, sometimes the receipt paper has run out. Ah, I hate that. When you go pump your gas and you use your card, and then once you're ready to go and print out the receipt, it tells you to go see the cashier. I hate that. So the gas pump ran out of receipt paper. Okay, what are some other things that run out of when it comes to your computer or technology? You can run out of disk space. Okay, you can be trying to save photos. Oh, I hate that, on your phone. And then your iPhone will tell you, or your Android phone will tell you, you have run out of storage space. Okay, run out of. So when you run out of something, you have depleted or used up something. You have run out of. Just like a pen, though it's not a computer or technology, a pen can run out of ink. All right. Erase clean. Okay. I want to erase clean my thumb drive. I need to erase clean the data off of my hard drive. Before I sell my cell phone or my mobile phone, I need to erase it clean. I need to get all of the data off of the phone so it will be like brand new. Sometimes people say wipe clean. I need you to wipe this clean or erase it clean. Okay. Have you ever typed a document and did not save it and your document was erased clean? You had a white sheet of paper because you did not save your document. Oh, that's so horrendous. I hate that. Backup. Backup. So when you back up your phone or back up your computer, you're saving the data. So if you need to access it at a later time, you can. So you back up your data or your information. Okay. It's good to back up your information on an external drive. Back up. Now, when it comes to cars, we say back up. We often deal with um, putting the car in reverse. But when it comes to computers and technology, backup means to save your information. So back up your computer just in case it crashes. Back up. Print out. Okay? Print out paper. Print out the document. Well, you don't print out paper, but you would print out a document. Or you may say, I took pictures with my phone and I need to print out the photos. I don't want to put them on social media. I want to print them out. Okay. If I wrote an ebook, you could print it out. All right. You could print it out. Print out that PDF. Print out. Now, hack into is another phrasal verb. Hack into. You want to protect your data so no one can hack into your computer. When someone hacks into your computer, they basically are stealing from you. They're stealing your information from your phone or from your uh, computer. Okay. I don't use public Wi-Fi because I don't want anyone to hack into my phone. Okay. I saw this particular video on social media last week, and they were saying how hackers can now access your phone when you plug it up to be charged in a hotel room. So sometimes light stands in hotel rooms now have USB charging ports. And so the report was saying that hackers put malware inside of the USB. And when you plug your phone up, unaware to the owner, your phone basically becomes their phone. They can take pictures of you. They can access everything on your phone. They can access all of the things that you type. They can see passwords, whatever websites you go to. They will be able to follow you and they can clone you and find where you live. I said, oh my gosh, it is amazing what they can do. I think that is a specialized skill, but hacking into someone's phone is definitely not cool to me, but it happens all the time. So hack into is basically when someone breaks into your personal technology or technology that you own. Okay? Pop up. Who out there likes pop-up ads? Okay? When you go to websites, you have pop-up ads. They may request your name, your email address, and it will pop up on the screen. Now, if you don't want to see the ads, you have to turn on a pop-up blocker. Okay? When you're watching my videos on YouTube, I'm pretty sure ads pop up on the screen. Okay? Pop up or they show up. Okay? Pop up. Plug in. Okay? Plug in the charger so my phone can charge. Or you might say, can I plug in my phone in your car? Do you have a charger cable or somewhere I can plug it in? Okay, plug in. It's when you insert a cord into an outlet. Okay, plug in. Sign up is another phrasal verb. Sign up. Man, these are some good examples, I must say. Sign up. Okay. I want you to sign up to my email list so I can send you English lessons to your email address. Sign up. Sign up. Hopefully, I can have a membership page and you can sign up and you can support Jay's Learning School and I can provide more services for you. But you have to sign up, okay? So basically, when you sign up, you're registering, okay? You're registering for a service or for a product or for some type of information. You sign up. Next pop quiz question. Now let's see if you were paying attention. What phrasal verb can you use to describe saving your files on your phone or computer? So if you want to access your files at a later time or restore your computer or phone because it crashed or you had to get a new one, what phrasal verb can you use to describe saving your files so you can use them at a later time? Now, I've had a lot of phrasal verbs in the first two sections. You're really listening if you can get this one right. Okay, I believe this is our last section. Plug and play. Now, when you hear the term plug and play, it is referring to software or hardware specifically. All you have to do is plug it into your device and it will automatically work. Okay. The program will download, it will update, and it will work. You don't have to do anything on the back end to make the application or the hardware work. It's simply plug and play. So I plugged and play. This microphone is plug and play. All I did was plug it up into the interface and it works. My speakers, I plug it into the interface of my computer and it works. Okay. When I plug my phone up, it works. I turn it on, plug it up into another computer or phone. I don't have to do anything. It just automatically works. That's called plug and play. And so usually when you go buy hardware at a store or online, you would ask, is it plug and play? Close out, okay? Close out. Close out of that window. So when you're finished watching Jay's Learning School today on YouTube, you will close out the window, okay? You will hit the X in the upper or the right, upper left or the upper right hand corner of the screen, and it will close the application out. Okay. Close out the tab so your phone doesn't drain its battery. Close out. So to minimize a window or an application, or to end an application, you would just close it out. I'm done. When you go to the ATM, you want to make sure you close out of your transaction so no one can access your money. Okay, give me my ATM card back. All right, fill out. Fill out. So let's say I offered extra classwork and you wanted to participate. I would have a form for you to fill out. And I would ask, fill out this form with your name and your email address. Fill out. Or if you wanted to send someone money on your phone, you would have to fill out the information. What is their name? You would fill that out. What amount do you want to send them? You would fill that out. And what is their email address or account number? You would fill it out. So when you fill something out, again, you're completing a form with the requested information. Fill out. Opt in or opt out. Boy, that's a good example. Opt in or opt out. So when you opt in or opt out, it says you have the option of receiving or declining. Have you ever gotten email that you don't remember signing up for or opting in to receive? Well, you can unsubscribe, which is to opt out. Okay, you're tired of them sending emails. You're tired of Bath and Body sending you emails 3 times a day for you to buy some lotion. So you opt out of the email. On my email list, I may send out an email once a week, okay, because I don't want people to get tired of the letters that I send through their email address. So when people opt in, they know they're going to get the information. But if they don't want the information anymore, they would opt out. Okay? I hope when you become a subscriber, you're opting in to say, I want these lessons 2 to 3 times a week. Okay? When you subscribe, you're basically saying, I want Jay to teach me English and help me understand it better through his videos and his podcast. And that's why you subscribe. You're opting in. Send it. Okay? Send it. So when you send a text message or type a text message, then you send it to the person. When you type an email, you send it. When you leave a comment down below, there's a little airplane that lets you know, hey, send this comment to Jay. Let him know this message. Send it to him. Okay? Shut down. When you're done with today's lesson, you'll shut down the computer or you'll shut down your phone. You won't watch anybody else's video. You'll just watch mine. No, you'll shut down the computer when you're done. You'll turn it off. Some people say cut off, turn it off, power off, or just shut down. Filter out. Wow, these are some great examples. Filter out. Okay. When you go shopping on a website, you can filter out certain categories that you don't want. Okay. If I'm going to buy myself a shirt, I don't want to see women's shoes, women's nightwear. So I filter it out. I don't want to see extra large. I don't want to see small. I want to see medium. So I filter out all of the other categories that I do not want to see. I filter out. That's good. Get online or get offline. What's the Wi-Fi code so I can get online? Hey, I'm using up all the data for this month. I need to get offline. In order to see Jay's Learning School's videos or Jay's videos, you have to get online. I had one of my subscribers on the podcast. She sent me a message and told me she appreciates the video, wanted me to slow down and speak a little bit slower to make sure she could understand. Uh, but she told me she cannot get YouTube in her country. I believe she was in Iran, and she said that they do not have access to YouTube in their country. And I said, "Wow, that's something I did not know." So that makes me even more appreciative of everyone that takes time to watch the videos and lessons that I have all the way through, because there's some people that hunger for this knowledge, but they don't have the technology to be able to profit from it or to benefit from it. So that's why I'm just so grateful for everyone that watches, that gets online, that may listen. I had one gentleman tell me that he listens to the lessons on his way to work. That was just so encouraging. Technology is amazing. But in order to watch my videos or listen to the podcast, you have to get online. And if you're interested in my podcast and you don't listen to it, the links are down in the description. Okay, here's today's pop quiz. What phrasal verb can you use to tell someone to complete a form? So if you want someone to complete a form, what phrasal verb will you use or can you use? I talked about it in the last section. I gave, again, a lot of phrasal verbs. Which one can you use to tell someone to complete a form? Leave your answer down in the comment section. Okay. Well, look, thank you so much for watching today's lesson. Let me give a subscriber shout out. Okay. As I've said twice already, thank you to everyone that is a subscriber. Here are two recent subscribers to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing to Jay's Learning School. I hope to hear from you in the comments section. I'm just so appreciative of everyone that finds value in what I'm doing on the channel. Let's look at a recent comment. Pony Taylor says, "Thank you for the great lesson. I'm learning how to drive, and I've been reading driver's handbooks for getting driver's license. I live in Las Vegas. The lesson is very helpful for me." And I responded with a thumbs up and said, "That is great, Taylor. I hope you pass your test soon. Enjoy driving and be careful. Thanks for sharing your comment." Oh, wow. So she was referring to the lesson that I did last week, which had to do with phrasal verbs for driving. And so she was so inspired that she sent me a comment. Oh man, I need to get some sound effects. Man, that's so cool to see that the video is impacting someone all the way in Las Vegas. I hope you continue to get some encouragement, understanding from my videos that I post. Let me say this, guys and girls, if there's a topic that you want me to cover, please let me know down in the comment section. I have been receiving just a few comments about how much you guys like the phrasal verb lessons I've been doing. And so the last couple of streams, that's what I've been doing, phrasal verbs. So uh, if there is another subject that you would like for me to address, just leave it down in the comment section and I will see if I can put something together. Well, that's going to do it for today's lesson. Thank you so much for watching. I stream every month. What is it? Every Tuesday, every Thursday, and Saturday at 9:15 a.m. So 3 times a week. Um, I do other videos throughout the week, and it's all free. It's all free. So take advantage of it. Please share it with a friend. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Make sure you leave a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next lesson. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope to see you Thursday.